There's been some times in my life, and actually it's an everyday occurrence, where I have decisions to make and I'm not smart enough to make those decisions. One of those times that comes to mind right now was back in January of 2011, January 14th, it was a Friday. I had just spoke at church that we're going to go through the same things this year, 2011, that was coming up, as we went through last year, 2010. Man, little did I know that I would be one of them sitting in the chair at Midwest Eye Clinic. The year before, my retina was detached in my right eye. They were going to do the scleral buckle, which means pull my eyeball out of the socket, go in and put a strap around the eye, and then work inside of it. Now, in that instance, God didn't tell me not to do the surgery. He just said, don't let them do the scleral buckle. Now, my doctor was Earl Lanter. His eye doctor, when he see my eye, he said, I'm gonna send you to the best eye doctor in the state, Dr. Chris. But I go over there, and immediately that day they began to operate. It failed. They were going to do the scleral buckle, and God said no. They went ahead and did retinal surgery in the side, and now I've had 10 surgeries total in my right eye. Now I'm back to where I started at. Rewind. January 14th, a Friday, after I had preached at our New Year's Eve service saying we're going to go through the same thing, and I'm sitting in the same chair with the retina detached in the left eye in the exact same spot that it was detached in the right eye the year before. The doctor said, we got to operate right now because by Monday you'll be totally blind. That retina, the way it's hanging, will have fallen off. I told him, you've got to leave the room. I said, I need to talk to somebody. I had my phone in my hand. I wasn't trying to be deceitful, but I had my phone in my hand, so he thought I was going to call somebody to get a second opinion. I did, but not with my phone. I looked up to God and I said, God, I said, if you want me to go through this surgery, then speak to me. And he said, I already told you. And I told you to tell the people they were going to go through the same thing they went through last year, but this time, do it different. When the doctor and the nurses came back in the room with the equipment to do the emergency surgery right there in the room, I said to him, I said, well, Doc, you're not going to be operating on this eye. He got furious. He said, you'll be blind by Monday? And he said, go ahead and book him anyways. They booked the surgery room for me anyways for Monday. I didn't show up Monday. I didn't let them do the immediate surgery of trying to freeze it to try to get it to just hold. I didn't show up Monday. On Tuesday, January 18th, Dr. Chris sent me an email that I still have. Here I am, 2020. Long story short, every eye doctor I go to, when they look in this eye, they say, man, you had so many surgeries. But when they look in the left eye, like for example, Dr. Catherine Schutz, she looked in my left eye, she jumped back, and she said, oh my God. I don't like that term because a lot of times people use it irreverently. But she said, oh my God. And I started laughing. I said, what's wrong? She said, Tim, I can see this one was detached from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock as well. She said, but I have never seen a reattachment like this. She said, there are no stitches. There are no laser marks. She said, whoever did this one laid it back in my eye perfectly. And she said, I've never seen any surgery like this in a man's eye. She said, who did it? I'll give you a chance to say his name while you're listening. I said, Doc, I said, Jesus did my left eye. And she looked at me and she said, what I'm seeing in your eye, she said, no man can do a surgery like that. The doctor said to me, it had to be God that did this eye. On my right eye, I still have no center vision. But thank God for the left eye that the man didn't touch. I can read right there on that strap, Sony, because God did this eye perfect. And this eye has 20/20 vision, which is why I can still drive and I can still fly a plane. If any man lack wisdom, let him ask of God. James 1:5, who gives it liberally, means it gushes out like out of the fountain, and upbraideth not, means he doesn't put it out there, say, here it is, no, I'm gonna take it back. Here it is, no, I'm going to take it back. Not smart enough to know what to do when I got a right eye that's not working, and now the left eye is in the same condition a year later. Thank God, he has wisdom that I lack. God bless you.